So now November just ended. Did you pass? Did you fail? The question is, now what? Do you go back to watching porn and masturbating 8 times a day? Or do you still keep trying and trudging along and trying to build that image and trying to become that person that doesn't do that anymore? Are you just going to keep relapsing and hating yourself, struggling with an addiction that you're so ashamed of? Or are you going to emerge victorious against these demons you struggle with? So at first I was watching really horrible shit. I was watching Black, I was watching like ORGYS, I was watching G-Bangs, like 5v1s. I was watching crazy shit. Like Tied Up, with all that degenerate shit. And now I watch Zero. And I've watched Zero long enough to be able to help you watch Zero as well. So let's just get straight into it. The first way I did it was I've created a self-image for myself. I became that person. I kept telling myself I'm that person that just does not watch porn anymore. I told myself I'm just that person that does not watch these type of videos anymore. And I don't care how much it feels like a lie. I don't care how much it feels like a lie. You keep repeating that thing to yourself. You keep telling yourself that you are this person. And what you're looking for, the whole point of it is you're trying to get a stack of evidence that you are this type of person. You are trying to get a stack of evidence that you're trying to get a portfolio of just days and days and days and days where you didn't do the activity. That's the whole point of the self-image. You just want a stack of evidence that, okay, yeah, I've gotten this emotion in the past and I didn't act on it. That's day one. That's a paper that goes into the portfolio. And then you do that over and over and over again. And that's just the difference between me and you. Because I've been in your shoes, right? I've been in the shoes. I've been where you're at right now with that addiction. But the difference is, now I have a stack of evidence that, when this emotion comes, I'm completely calm and I don't have to act on it. You don't, right? Because we could both get the same triggers. We could both see something like arousing, and I would just swat it off like a fly or something. But you will actually ruminate and contemplate on it. Eventually, and then eventually you go into your room, you turn the lights off, and then you know what happens next, right? That's the only difference between you and I, or that's the only difference between like somebody who's beat their addiction and somebody who hasn't beat their addiction. And so what you're trying to get is just a stack of evidence that, yeah, I don't do that anymore. That's all it is. Firstly, I told myself I'm only going to do it in my imagination. Now, these aren't in chronological order. These are all over the place, but I would only do it with my imagination. It was a phase I went through. And then there was also a phase where I would only do it with like the videos I got from girls I would talk to. And then there was a phase where I would, I'm not lying to you because it's not pretty. Here, listen up. There was a phase I went through where I would I would read like Korean manga. I forgot the actual, it's like manhwa, not that. It's like adult Korean manhwa, and that was what I would read, and that was what I would get off to. And this is not pretty at all, right? It's not like when you watch other influencers they'll tell you, one day I just woke up and I went cold turkey. Nah, bro, that sounds cool. Oh shit, yo, he's really, nah, it's not pretty, bro. I was getting off the Korean manhwa. Like, imagine telling your son that. Wouldn't you be ashamed? That's what I was doing. But that's how I had to do what I had to do to get off of that. I was even using GIFs or GIFs at one point, however you want to say it. Like, I would go on to Google, incognito, of course, and I would search up like a X-star name, and then I would type in like water gun, the verb for that, GIF, and then I would release to them. And I'm not gonna lie, I would recommend that for you. It's not pretty, but it's so much more vanilla than the heavy stuff you already watch right now. So you could use that one. But yeah, man, that's what I had to do, bro. I was using GIFs, just literally meme, like GIFs. I was using GIFs, bro. GIFs, that's what I was using. And yeah, eventually I got to the point where I would only do it with my imagination. And that's where you want to get to. There was even a point where I would like search up like the sounds like moaning audio, just straight audio. And then I'd put the phone down and I'd listen up and I just, hey man, it's not pretty, bro. That's how you know I'm not lying to you, at least. Because I'm not telling you I just woke up and went cold turkey. That would be a lie. This is how I got over it. I just downscaled everything. So first, I created that self-image for myself. And then second, first I created that self-image for myself. And then second, I just downscaled everything. So I had evidence that I don't need to watch this heavy shit at least. I at least had evidence that, okay, yeah, I really don't have to watch this heavy stuff. I still want to get off, but I could just use this vanilla stuff. And then eventually I brought that down to like 0. And that's my advice for you, man. That's all I got.